3, 2, 1, crunch. Did your phone crunch at the same time I crunched?
It did. My phone crunches at 9 every Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Breakfast Stream.
These eggs are really good.
Are they?
You want a bite?
Just a tiny bite. Ooh, you did a good job.
Thank you. You like the blue cheese in there?
Yeah, I mean, I can take it. I can take it or leave it. The eggs themselves, though, they're really good. So, I am still sick, obviously. As far as like how I feel today, I don't know. Yesterday, I felt better than the day before, and then today I'm like not sure. I don't know, but the good thing is that I am still talking. Like, I never lost my voice, which is super important. And then, you know, I'm not coughing so much that I can't record things. So I've been recording things because, quite frankly, there's an astronomical amount of stuff to record right now. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah. Actually, I actually just did the first 20 for tomorrow last night, and I'm super excited for you guys to see it, especially if it's a game that you've never seen before. It's pretty cool. It's a game that came out in 2004 and was, and this sounds like an oxymoron, a Japanese original Xbox exclusive. Yes, those existed. And it's over the top and amazing. So some of you may be able to guess it just from that. But yeah, it'll be out Friday. So today I am rocking once again. Richard! Okay, so a few people know what it is. Today I'm rocking again
tea,
hot tea and honey. So, and no toast. I just have not. I've had a bit of a loss of appetite. So, also the single most exciting
thing is this mug.
You gonna explain that mug?
So I worked at Culver's.
I was
High
gonna explain this mug.
Oh, that mug?
This is a beautiful mug that you can actually purchase. This one you can't.
No.
But Mal will tell you about it.
So I worked at Culver's in high school, and I loved it. We had great owners, and they took us to like Six Flags Great America for stuff. Brandon has the link for that one. And they had these for sale, and back then you got a token for custard with your kids' meal, and you got a token that you could keep. And once you had, I think it was 10 tokens that weren't custard, you could get a free kids' meal. And you could also save them and get like footballs. And you could get this mug. You could also just purchase this mug. And before I left and went to college, I bought this mug. And then my roommates, the roommates I had after Haley, loved it. And they got it and they stuck it in the microwave, and the burger is attached by a metal rod, and they microwaved it. And you know what happens with metal in the microwave. So it popped the piece here, and then the burger fell off, and it was very sad, and they felt very bad. And I was like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. And then they went and bought me one at the local Covers in Menominee.
That's good.
So this is the one they bought me. But I love this mug, and yes, it has a fidget burger on it. And the back says it won't sizzle until you say so.
It's a cute mug.
Because that was one of their slogans back then.
Best message was from Rad Is Not Dead, who said all your mugs have lore.
They do. We have very few repeating mugs.
Every mug a story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every mug should have a story, and most of ours do.
I actually tried to ask if they had more mugs when we went to Culver's, and the manager was really confused because he thought I meant the styrofoam containers that they serve coffee in. My Culver's didn't do that. We served it in mugs. Not these, but like real mugs. And they didn't have any commemorative ones to purchase, and I was sad.
The manager was visibly confused. Mallory is really downplaying this interaction. When we were in Charlotte, we went to the Culver's because Mal was interested in maybe seeing if they had this or an updated design. And when she asked the cashier looked visibly confused, and then went to go get the manager, who came out.
Who would have had to have done it even if there was mugs.
And was
just
like,
knowing how they work.
And was like, yeah, I thought maybe you wanted to buy like the Dixie cups.
The sleeve of styrofoam Dixie cups. And I was like, no.
It was great.
So then I had to explain how when I worked at Culver's back in the early 2000s, we had these mugs. Sorry, our guest wants to know if the hurricane is still coming. Nope.
Is your phone on not silent?
Yeah.
This is me
telling
passively aggressively telling you to not do that. You're welcome. Our guest will be here next, not next stream. Next stream's tomorrow.
You're right then.
We're gonna be planning on doing a gaming stream, a variety stream tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell you the games because even I'm not sure. I have a strong suspicion on some games I would like to do, but that could change. If we go to load them up and they don't work good, or if we're like, eh, then we could switch it. So, yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern. Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern is what we're gonna do, and this one will end on time.
There won't be an ice cream run.
There will not be an ice cream run. Prepare your disappointment now. No ice cream, and it won't be 5.5 hours long. So, I'm looking forward to it. If possible, we may be playing games short enough to complete, which would be cool. So we'd actually be starting and finishing tiny games, but we'll take a look. We'll see what happens. And before 5 hours long. Well, hopefully not. Now, the thing that I was saying was so interesting. Before you interrupted me and said it was your mug, is Chaz made a new feature for the stream. Unprovoked. He just sent me a message yesterday.
Unprovoked.
He just sent me a message yesterday and was like, hey, I made a feature that you need. And he was right. It's something that we've actively complained about and needed before. I just had never asked Chaz to actually do it. And he did it, and it's really cool, and I'm going to show it to you after I get through some of these alerts. Just a few. But let me assure you, it's really rad and changes a lot.
It changes 16 things.
I mean, much more than 16 things. 1622 bits from Troop Captain 97. Good nom nom nomming. So glad for you to be streaming on my birthday. Hope you all have a great day. Happy birthday, Troop Captain! I hope that your birthday is wonderful, 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 wonderful. How many wonderfuls do you think that was, Mel?
I don't know. Was it 16?
It actually was. It was 16. 16 wonderfuls. Thank you again, Troop Captain, and I hope your birthday is great. I thought I would say wonderful, but if I did, that would have been 17. Oh crap, I said it. I've messed it up. There was some stuff between the scenes. I think the stuff may have been read, actually, but Streamlabs insists that it wasn't. So, Existential Joker gifted 3 subs, one to Dane1647, one to Curse Smash, and one to Phantom RC. Those may have been read, but I read them again. We've got a sub from Tune418, M. Helgelson 74, and Kazeumi. Those are the 3 between the scene subs. Thank you all. I coughed. We got a 3-month sub. That's a plus from Lady Philo. Thank you, lady. 745 bits from Tired Psychopomp 91, who cheers a bunch and then says, my Siri now automatically recommends this stream every morning at work. Clearly it supports the crunch as well. That's a feature I can get behind when your phone is literally telling you, like, hey, you normally do this thing, so do you want to do this thing? And you're like, yeah. Good going, Siri. I always urge people, especially myself, to set reminders for things, because even like stuff that you do on a daily basis, like I forget. Like I have like medicine I'm supposed to use. I'm supposed to take like my allergy meds. I will not remember if my phone isn't like, hey, do it. And even then, sometimes I'm like, but I'm clicking a button, so
You should put it next to your toothbrush or contact case.
It is.
I don't have trouble.
Well, it's because you're a wonderful, fully functioning adult who doesn't have issues with remembering even the most simplest of tests. Anyway, thank you, Tired Psychopomp. Appreciate it.
Most of the time, you're just like, hey, Mal, remind me. And I'm like...
Yeah. And I do that only because I know that even when I put it in my phone, there is a chance that I won't. And that's the most dangerous thing of all. Lunar Boy wants a chair update. Good so far.
Not too hot?
Not too hot. Not too hot. Which is good. I mean, that's part of the thing. But I've enjoyed it so far. It's going to take more time for me to come up with like a strong opinion, but it's comfortable. It's also the first chair I've ever had with like strong lumbar support. So when you're sitting up and you're sitting correct, you can really feel it like in your back. It's nice. When I first sat in it, I was like, I'm not sure about this. But after having spent some time in it, I'm like, oh, this is good. My new issue is that my desk, either my desk is too short or my monitors are too short. Because I read a thing online that was talking about exactly how you're supposed to sit, how your desk is supposed to be laid out.
I think it's your monitors.
Well, when you have correct posture at your desk and everything is aligned and you're good, your eye line should be at the top of your monitor, and mine is like 5 inches higher, and that's bad. And the reason that is because for years I sat in the other chair and I had it as low as it would go, and then my legs, I sat like this. It's just all bad. Don't do any of that. So I need to probably raise my monitors.
Yeah, but then are your arms in the air?
If I raise my monitors, no. But if I raise my desk,
if you raise your desk, because if you raise your monitors, your arms are here. But once you start raising your desk, your arms are up.
It's true.
That.
I feel like my arms are in a pretty good spot.
So
but my monitors aren't adjustable.
No.
And now I'm seeing like the advantage of adjustable monitors, where you can just be like, no, get higher, get lower, and I don't have that, so I'm now looking down at my monitors.
Maybe.
Is it because you're gigantic? I mean, yeah. But I am, and I have to deal with it, so...
You could try a stand.
Yeah.
Get some big old textbooks.
You know what? Fortunately, this fall, Apple will be selling a stand. I know you wanted a car, but instead, we'll just buy an Apple Pro stand. I know our car hit
200,000 miles, but let's buy a Pro stand.
Lord, no, that would be a mistake. I might get one of those little things that has the arms where it just holds monitors and you can adjust them.
Yeah.
That might be a better, a better move. And God knows it'll be,
cheaper
than an Apple stand, Lord of mercy. We have a 3-month sub from Epic DXX. Congrats on the plus. 200 bits from Yvette. You should try apple cider vinegar, water, honey, and ginger. Well, I'm doing some of that. I'm doing honey and tea, and that's been helping my throat. I'm hopeful that I will feel better pretty soon. And again, as long as I can record, that's all I care about. Like, even if I feel like absolute, and this is bad, but even if I feel like garbage, don't care. As long as I can work, As long as the day isn't wasted. And the day's productivity will definitely be lower because when you feel bad, you just don't work as well.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't matter, as long as you can get stuff done. I'm still getting in bed on time, I'm still getting a full night's rest.
You didn't last night. You were up coughing till 3 at least.
Well, that was a bad example. The night before I used a cough drop, and last night I didn't, because I was like, oh, I haven't really been coughing much. And then as soon as I laid down, that's when the coughing really started, and I was like, what the heck? So it took me a while to understand that I was going to need one. That's what. But I'm usually pretty good about it. Usually. Opie SSBM resubscribed for 6 months. Double plus. Thank you, Opie. Goldmage162 gives a sub to Muglore. The deepest of lore. Thank you, Goldmage. You got a 3-month sub from Galactic Remix. Yay, 3 months. I've only recently started watching your content, and it's come into my life at just the right time. Thank you for all the work you do. Breakfast stream is one of the things that keeps me going at work, but don't tell anyone. No problem, Galactic Remix. It always seems, to some extent, like we have so many old bees watching. And it's so nice to hear whenever someone has just recently found the content. So I appreciate that. I'm glad that you've been watching and enjoying, and congrats on your plus. 10 months from Colorful Artie. 10 months hype. I'm working from home, which is why I'm able to catch the stream. If only it didn't require getting a sprained ankle to do so. That's not the most ideal reason to be at home, but at least you can relax in a comfortable environment. It's one of my favorite things about being at home, and I hope you get better soon. 11 months from Cormond. Wow, 11 months. So close to a year now. Looking forward to what comes next. Thanks, Stephen Amell. No problem, and thank you. And we only have, like, 2 weeks? I think 2 weeks, and people start hitting 12 months. I think it's going to be, like, August 20-something. Something like that. 10 months from also The Chemist 2020. 10 months already. Time does fly then. It has been soaring, and will continue to do so. 7 months from Marty Griff 1980. Thank you, Marty. Appreciate it. 500 bits from Satsy says, I have an alarm for my meds and a snooze button because I am awful, too. And I need those meds to function. Yeah, I relate. I'm sure so many other people do, too. But, like, the thing is, even though it's bad that it's on the phone and you ignore it a little bit, if it wasn't on the phone, I just wouldn't do it. So, like, I know that I'm at least doing
half of it.
Yeah, like, I'm at least trying, kind of.
Considering it.
Yes! Thank you! That's what I'm going to tell my doctor.
I considered it.
The optometrist is going to be like, did you use those eye drops? And I'd be like, I considered it often.
And some days I did.
It sounds awful to say it that way, but, like, God. I need to get better about everything. I should make a single file line of everything I do in the morning and work my way down the list, and then
put it on the mirror.
And like not allow myself to leave the bathroom until I've done it. Adulthood is awful. Saying what we're all really feeling. Satsy, thank you for the bits. And I hope you, like myself, press snooze a lot less often in the future. Got a tier 2, 11 months from DNA Wheels 01 who says, nice.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you, DNA. And congrats on 11 months. Congrats on Gold Toast. We appreciate it. Thank you. Got 100 bits from Squid Baconator. Thank you, Squid. Also pointing out that Apple is selling a cheese grater. Not technically incorrect. 7 months from Buenosaur. Just came back from a month-long trip to the Philippines. Slept yesterday from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m., which is 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Philippine time. Jet lag is real. I have weeks of shenanigans to catch up on. Thank you in advance for all the welcome home content. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Jet lag is rough.
Yeah, it is. And what was so bizarre is that we really hadn't dealt with it much, even though we had traveled.
Yeah.
This year was the first time where it was like, what
real
happened?
bad, yeah.
Which I'm a little worried about.
Yeah. Did you not mean to say that?
No. Don't worry about it. Anyway, Buenosaur, congrats on 7 months. 10 months from Unbent Reagent, who says, sorry you're sick, Stephen, but that doesn't stop me from enjoying all this crunch 2 days a week. Here's to 10 more months. 10 more and then 100 more. How many is 100? Is that many? It's like a lot of...
I wasn't listening. I was
it's
looking
like
at chat.
8 years. That's
You're
fine.
Just...
It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. I know how you actually feel about it. And it's fine. Thank you, Unbent. 7 months from Elva Tyler. It's been a while since I made it live, and here I am late. Figured I'd stop in anyway since it'll probably be my last live breakfast stream for a while. Next week I start my new job at NBC.
That's
Wish
cool.
me luck. Awesome. That's fantastic. Very, very good. Well, I'm sorry that you won't be able to catch these live, but that's a really good, it's at least, I mean, I don't know the inner workings of NBC, but I assume that that's a really good job security position and probably has like benefits and things, and those are good.
Very good.
Those are very, as someone who has none, it's like, wow, that's like a real person job. That's awesome. I wish you the absolute best. Super cool. 500 bits from, I continue to not be able to do this name very well. I keep trying, but I'm not really sure if I'm doing a great job. I'm gonna say Bebak or Bebak because it's Betoftebak, and like, am I saying that right? I don't know. You have to let me know the pronunciation of this name, because otherwise I'm gonna say Bebak, which I actually like. It's a fun name. Anyway, good morning, Stephen Mao. Hope you're feeling better, Stephen. Today is my 16th birthday. I would have triggered the 16 alert, but I don't have that many bits at the moment, so just pretend it went off. I woke up this morning to my parents barging into my room with a tray of brownies and a copy of Mario Maker 2 on it, so I'm looking forward to playing that later.
That's cool.
That is super cool. That is awesome. Quality parents. Well, enjoy your brownies, which I'm immediately jealous of, but also know that I probably should not like be eating. Because if
you had a plate of brownies, you would eat all of them.
Oh yeah.
Also, they said you're saying it fine, Stephen.
Betoftebak? Okay. I might say Bebak. Because it's a nice shortening, and it reminds me a little bit of b-ball, which is a fun word. So Betoftebak. All right. Well, enjoy the brownies. Enjoy Mario Maker 2. Consider, you know, playing some morning Mario levels. What if you don't have to? What's the meme? It's like, you don't have to rate morning Mario levels unless enjoy your birthday. 100 bits from Goldmage162. Really excited for my first real D&D session.
Have fun.
Have fun. It's a wonderful game. Wonderful.
Fun time.
Well, I was gonna say, way to stretch creativity and imagination, even in adulthood, and I think it's important. Did you want to add something?
This song, what I think it is? The Omeli?
Yeah, this is Blackbird.
Yeah, I know the song.
Yeah, Amelie. Yeah. You know, I can play this.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I haven't played it in a while, so I'd have to like refigure it out. But there was a time I could play this whole song easy. 11 months from Mew Rocks. My problem isn't remembering to do something. It's being too lazy to actually take things like medicine. Well, you have to start somewhere. Everyone's starting point is different. You have to get to the point where you put it in the phone. That's the hardest step. And then, actually, it's not the hardest step. Doing it's the hardest step, but, you know.
What if you put your medicine on your desk?
I might take it multiple times. Like, have I taken this?
And then, like, you wouldn't be at your desk every day, so...
I mean, that's true. I'll get better. I see a lot of people asking about a guitar stream.
Since we moved, you haven't been able to play because we haven't backed it.
I have not regularly played the guitar in a hot minute. My goal is to have it up on the wall again here, because I know that will inspire me to pick it up and diddle around with it a little bit.
I mean, we haven't hung anything besides curtains, so.
Yeah, we don't even have art up on the wall. So it's a goal. It's going to get up. If I could do that and then get back into the practice of it a little bit, then maybe. There's a vlog. It is now 1 year old this month, where I wanted to do a song on the vlog again.
Yeah.
And I pick up the guitar, and I was so... I had not played in such a long time. I had no calluses on my fingers, and I could not play. I tried, and I could not do it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to have to take a little time to get practiced up, and then I could do this.
Yeah.
That was a year ago.
Yeah.
And that is like the saddest thing to me. It's like that was one entire year ago, and I never did it because there was too much stuff to do.
I feel like you had been playing in the fall last year because we had it out.
I was. After I did that vlog, I did play.
Yeah, you were.
I
because
just
it sat out
never.
in our living room.
Yes,
and
I
played.
I played a lot actually, and then I never
and
did
then,
the video.
Yeah.
And then I stopped playing, and my calluses are gone. So it's like starting from scratch again. It's not. It doesn't take that long to recallus my fingers. You have to put in like 30 minutes a day for like 2 weeks, and you're good. But time is such a precious resource. And as I've gotten older, I've gotten so good at saying no. I'm an expert. I'm such an expert. There was like 5 years ago, I was not as good as I am now. And now when someone asks me to do something, I'm okay with being like, no, nope, sorry. Do you have any idea how little time we have? Because like we're gonna die. We're all gonna die. Time is so short. Anyway.
Stephen, my book.
Yes. Pom Pom Misty subscribes. Thank you, Pom Pom. We got 11 months from Cinder Dog. Who says I for once don't have to manage after running lifeguard training, so I can watch. Oh, happy almost year. I still like the whole lifeguard thing. Like Cinder Dog being able to do that, because that's still very impressive to me. I'm glad that you can tune in though. That's awesome. 10 months from Girl with Hat. Hello to my favorite grandparents that I typically visit in VODs. Hope you're both well. Glad to finally see you live. Glad to have you here.
Welcome.
Welcome, Girl with Hat. I'm glad that you enjoy the VODs enough to like continue to watch them. That's awesome. I'm super glad you're here. I get 100 bits from Hero of the Day 666. First breakfast stream live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We got people just begging for beans. Begging for beans. Beans. The people beg for beans.
They get beans.
The beans have been delivered. And this is and I did this rather quickly this morning, but this should be the updated Patreon list. The last ones have been running from
the month before.
Well, yeah, the previous month. This is the updated one.
Yes.
Which there's only ever like a few names changing each month, but obviously like that's important to those people. And I got it updated, so now it should be correct. Patreon.com/StephenGeorge or Malmakes. We appreciate the support. We got a 3-month sub from We Win, who says, been a while since I was here, but yay for 3 months. Congratulations on your plus.
Plus.
And we got a sub from Original Son Ichigo.
Son Ichigo.
Son Ichigo.
You know what Ichigo is?
It's a word I've definitely heard before, but I don't know what it is.
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I don't even know where to begin. Can I have a hint?
It's a strawberry.
Oh, no, Lord, I would have not guessed that. How would I have known? The chat knew. The chat knew. Chat's smart. Chat's got all that Japanese knowledge that I do not have. Thank you, Ichigo. And then we also got a 4-month sub from Two Random Words, who says, hi.
That's
Hi.
one.
Well, it's also another random word. Oh, and 200 bits from Cinderdog again says, I'm proud of my lifeguards. Their skills have gotten so much better. Our last day of our outdoor pool is Labor Day, so only a little bit more to go. That's awesome. It's awesome that you can pass on those skills and abilities. Continue to save lives. This is good music for that. It's very like inspirational. Cinder Dog, thank you for the bits. So what I'm going to do is, did the beans roll?
Yeah, the beans rolled. They're done by now, I think.
Are they done?
Yeah.
Really?
Beans are done.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew I rolled the beans.
Yeah.
It's not that I forgot that we rolled the beans. That's not what I'm talking about.
You just didn't know if they went.
I just was like, seem like short beans. Okay. All right. But door is locked. But door is locked. Okay. Let's use this opportunity to show off. Because I don't want to show off the new feature while the beans are rolling because I think it'll interfere. So Chaz, I told you earlier, Chaz developed a new feature that is very good and helpful and important. And this feature, how should we show off this feature? We have to have like a thing.
That doesn't interfere. I know what I'm doing.
Well, it's not. You're right. Chaz. Oh, let's ask chat. Let's ask chat. Chat. Give us the name of an object that you would just, name something. Everyone's going for Peggy. I'm like, that's not exactly what I meant. A salt shaker. Okay. Chaz. Can we get a salt shaker? This will take Chaz a second.
Yeah.
Just give it a sec. Also, if he walked away from computer or anything, then I'm just sitting here like, wait.
I'm on mobile, you jerk.
Okay, I can do it. I can do it.
Oh, he did it.
It's not a salt shaker, but yeah. Chaz developed a way for images to appear on screen without any input from us, which is amazing. And it's so helpful because what this means is that we can do things like fan art.
Yeah.
Whenever there's fan art, like, God, there's for so many reasons. Like, let's say during a variety stream or Extra Life, people are doing fan art and we've never had a way to like show it. Mm-hmm. We can show it. We could even have a dedicated part of the screen or something where like it's shown off. Mm-hmm. So it's literally a chat command that can be run, and it does things. It's amazing. So, yeah, when he showed it to me, it really blew my mind, and it supports like all image formats. And I tested it last night with like a transparent GIF of oh god, the guy's name is escaping me. The guy on now I can't remember the name of the show. The Carlton. Of Carlton doing the dance.
Yeah. And
like it totally works, and it's really neat. So yeah. Obviously this is not something that we would use like all the time, but in specific scenarios it's really good, because if we're talking about something and we're referencing it, the mods can actually make it appear without us having to spend time trying to figure out how to get it to show up on screen. Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but yeah, it's really neat. It's like this cool feature that I just kind of assumed was impossible. I assumed that I would have to set up something on my end.
So you click. There's a salt shaker.
There's a salt shaker. That works really well with this layout. This towering monolith. So what you're saying is if we talk about Swamp Butt,
Chaz
we can
has
see
given
Swamp
us
Butt.
mad power.
Yeah, obviously, obviously there is potential for some level of abuse. So we will be asking our mods to only use it when we specifically request it. But as long as we can follow those rules, we'll be fine, and we have access to something that's extremely helpful. So I'm pretty excited about it. Thomas says you might want to demod me. I will. Don't give me a reason to. Because I totally will. You don't need that sword, Thomas. You come into my home by breaking into my home when door is locked. It's funny. Mallory, that is not an image.
That's... Oh. I see.
But hey, feature request, right? Already have feature requests.
I was good.
Yeah, it's not as easy as it has to be like an image file.
Okay.
But
Chaz.
but now we have a feature request for Chaz, where can we just link to a Instagram post
Or Twitter.
Yeah, Instagram or Twitter. That'll be the next thing. And then the thing after that will be like, can it have the person's username like with the thing?
Can it be a GIF?
Yeah, it can be animated.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't support video formats yet, but it could. I mean, that's from what I understand, a pretty simple thing for Chaz to change. But yeah, it's super neat. So Chaz, thank you for doing that. I'm honestly most looking for, I mean, like, the variety streams, the gaming streams is one thing, but especially during Extra Life, there is so much good fan art made during Extra Life, and the fact that we'll be able to show it off is awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome. So, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, Thomas.
Can I post my cat for International Cat Day? When is International Cat Day?
Today.
Is it? Thomas, do it. Do you have to have a way to show us Bruiser? But if you do, it has to link to like literally an image file. So Thomas is like, oh god, I don't know how to. So if you're trying to do it on Instagram, I don't know if you'd have to like inspect and like.
Oh hey, my package is here.
Get it that way, and even then, there might be some sort of blocking thing. Because some sites like don't want hot linking, and Instagram's probably one of them. I don't know.
I'll try it on the website.
People are just waiting for this cat.
I did inspect and it didn't work. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean...
Open image in new tab? Maybe.
And the thing is, like, Chaz can get around all this, but this is like... He just did this yesterday. Like, he had the idea for this, and did this in just the span of a little bit amount of time yesterday, so there can be added features and stuff. I'm talking as if I know all about this. I'm like, so what he did, this was coded in program language, and it's got variables and other things. Everyone's just trying to make this work. Armored Frog actually has a...
Yeah.
That would work. A reasonable suggestion is if you upload the Discord and then used the Discord image link. That would work, because those can... those have URLs. This is like my favorite part of the stream, is just like everyone trying to figure out how to post this picture of the cat. And I'm just sitting back like, alright. We get to learn. I think I'm assuming that it would have to end in the file extension. Like Thomas just posted one that ended in the file extension. Will that show up? No, it didn't look like it did. Should have worked. I would have imagined.
Maybe I'll broke it.
I mean, honestly, maybe. Maybe, because the last one, the one from the Discord, I feel like that one should have worked.
Secretly, Chaz made it so only he could use it.
Oh my god. It's Christmas morning and this is their new toy. Just everyone click on this link. Yeah, I feel like that actually should work. So the fact that it didn't, to me, is just like... we probably gave it multiple requests of things that it couldn't do, and it was like, what? And then it exploded. Chaz will figure that out later. Alright, well I can't show you the picture, so you have to click the link. Everyone watching this VOD is like, but where is it? Where's the cat? Follow Thomas on Instagram. Is it TS Jante?
I think it is.
It's probably TS Jante. That's what he uses for most things. You can follow him on Instagram. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that. We also have 100 bits from Eve Leet, who says morning. Morning, Eve. And 100 bits also from Tidal Force. Says, I've been lurking, but I've been watching for a few years. You guys have helped me a ton. Hope you had a nice anniversary. Sadly missed Tuesday's stream. It was a good stream. It was a good stream. But the VOD's up. And our anniversary was pretty good. It wasn't... It would have been better if I wasn't sick. But, like, overall, it was fine. And Tidal Force, thanks for being here. And I'm glad that our stuff has helped. The only thing that I really wish we probably could have done is... I wish we could have went out and had the anniversary dinner we wanted to have.
Yeah.
I just wasn't feeling up to it. And we're just going to put it on hold until I feel better. So we'll be having an anniversary dinner sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Unknown at some point, but I'll get it at some point. Anyway, I'm trying to think of what the last thing I needed to mention was.
You know you want to do it. You want to. I know you do.
What was I even saying? What was I? I don't even remember.
You were talking about things you needed to mention.
Yeah. Good lord. So I haven't been focusing on vlogs too much because I've been so focused on Stephen Plays, and that's going to kind of continue. I'll get vlogs out when I'm able, but we're really pushing ahead on Let's Plays. You don't have a video coming out yet, but you're working on your next one.
It's filmed.
So that's good.
Yeah.
If you missed yesterday's Red Dead, oh boy. Coincidentally, now is a really good time to binge the whole series. Today's is actually really good too. And I guess the only other thing to mention is that, you know, tomorrow, tomorrow 8 p.m. is the variety stream. I think that's it. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some plans for games that we are going to hopefully cover. It's just a matter of if we actually do them.
Tom, you missed the story in the beginning of the breakfast stream. This is actually my second mug like this.
Yeah, it was blown up. I didn't do it. I know that
you didn't put the metal in the microwave.
I know
this
that.
time.
I know that that's everyone's first
thought.
Is oh, Stephen destroyed it. No, I've only ever blown something up in the microwave once. I had 150 bits from JCJX. Oh my God, Stephen, you were sick too. An ear infection with fever going as high as 39.9 C made it almost impossible to do anything. Hope you're feeling better. Happy belated anniversary. I don't know how high. I'm gonna assume that that's like 102 Fahrenheit or something. Because when people talk about bad fevers in Fahrenheit, it's like
103.
Okay.
Almost 104.
That's really bad. Jesus. Holy crap. Yeah, I've been sick, but not like that.
Yeah.
And I also haven't had an ear infection, which is nice. I had a spot of vertigo last week, which I think led into this, but I'm on the mend. He said, hoping it was true. And I hope that you are on the mend soon too, because that's rough. That is a heck of a fever. Yeah, I guess that's it. Be sure to join us tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, which, you know, we're basically going to do. The only way that we wouldn't is if I somehow get super sick between now and then, and I think I'll be all right.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. And again, right now I have 2 games picked out that we should theoretically be able to complete start to finish. And I'd like to do it. You know, we'll see what we do. You don't even know what we're doing.
Nope.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Okay.
You'll like it. I don't know. You might not. You'll deal with it. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. We're gonna end kind of early. We also we have a doctor's appointment, so we have to get ready. Get ready for that. Thank you all, and we will see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, under 50 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Who are we anymore?